Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will, and we're here with the Nintendo Direct happening as a follow-up to Summer Games Fest. So I am pretty excited about this one. We're trying to figure out exactly what's going to be here. So I kind of went through what we know so far. Like, usually in Directs, there's been like a lot of stuff going on with Nintendo. Like, they're doing theme parks, they're doing movies. So will there be information on those things in this stream? Probably. I wouldn't be super surprised if there was. I mean, this is usually where they do announce stuff where it's like, hey, we're getting a new park location, or they're expanding on one of their theme parks, which I'm pretty sure they already are working on expansions to the theme parks. So if we heard updated news on that, wouldn't be that big surprise. In terms of movies, there is a Legend of Zelda movie in the works, so if we got any news on that, wouldn't be surprising, as well as if they announce what their next movie's gonna be, since Mario Galaxy just dropped not too long ago, and it was like a banger and made a shitload of money. So for them to be like, and we're making a third one, no one would be surprised. Or if they were like, hey, we're making a Star Fox movie or something, that could be dope. So yeah, having news slash park information, I'm gonna guess maybe we'd get one of those two in this. This is actually, I should probably roll it back. This is gonna be a 50-minute, allegedly 50 minutes, based on a post that they made over on Twitter. So that's the window that we're looking at. Trying to think of games that they could be bringing or showing. Duskbloods is one that pops to mind. That's the From Software exclusive game that they're having on the Switch 2. It's been a few months. I mean, I believe, when was it revealed? Was it revealed last Summer Games Fest or at Game Awards? At one of the two it was revealed. Either way, it's been at least 6 months minimum. So they might show off some of that, since they had to pay a lot of money to get that thing exclusive on the Switch 2, so I would assume that they'd want to show that off. Will there be any Pokemon related stuff? I don't know if there would be any, like, oh, new Pokemon. Maybe a little bit, but maybe not a full trailer. Like, oh, here's like some new Pokemon that's in the new game. Normally, Pokemon usually has their own like live streams that are dedicated to them for a lot of news. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get like a little sprinkling of like, oh, here's like a handful of new Pokemon that are going to be coming with the new gen that's going to be coming out. But more likely, I would probably think like maybe they'll do another not emulator, but what's it called? Like they just released Fire and Leaf on the Switch 2, so maybe they do some more of those ports. That's what I'm looking for. Some more ports of older ones. That wouldn't be surprising. Also, DLC for Picopia seems like that's 100% going to show up here somewhere, because Picopia was massive. And then Fire Emblem was also announced last year as well, so we'd probably see something there. And then the question is like, will we see, like, the big two is obviously whether there's a new Zelda game or if there's a new Mario game. I'd say those two are probably like the two big, like, where they at. So probably, well, I don't, when I say probably, I'd say those are the two more likely ones. Or hey, maybe they're like, here's some new IP. Usually whenever there's a new Nintendo console, there's new IP that goes with it. At least they try to do one new IP idea for that console. With the Switch, it was ARMS. They made the game, they made like 3 DLC characters, and then completely dropped it. Could that come back around? That could be sweet. Splatoon's been pretty consistent. Would there be any more DLC or possibly a sequel? I haven't been super on it with Splatoon. The third one came out not that long ago, so probably DLC if they were to mention Splatoon. We should be getting started. 30 seconds. All right. So yeah, that's like all the stuff that we know that could possibly be here, as well as obviously the big unknowns. So this is probably going to be one of the bigger ones. Obviously, Summer Games Fest just happened. Xbox just had their showcase. PlayStation just had their showcase. So hopefully Nintendo also brings it, and we get to see some new stuff. I'd be hyped for new IP. Now, obviously, new Mario or new Zelda, that would be interesting. But let's see. Sorry about that. Some audio adjustment there. Make sure everything's good. Dude, if they made a new Wind Waker.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look at this.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reads, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Hey, looks like very WarioWare style.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple.
It is crazy that they started the event off with this one.
That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm.
Although I'm always down for rhythm games.
Listen carefully.
And I always feel like they can always add rhythm into games that
Find
don't
your flow,
traditionally have
and
rhythm.
you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now.
Okay, what's going on? Seriously?
2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
They spent way too much time on showing
As
you how
play
to
through
do
the
a
game, you can
basic
unlock
rhythm
different
game.
modes.
What is
For
happening?
example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
Okay, I'm starting to get worried now
Finally,
because
you're awake.
go
this is
forth,
not
magician,
starting out that
I
great.
can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA.
But hey, we got 50 minutes, so
And
who
a
knows?
healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really
Why
want
are
to
they
fight,
just
huh?
giving us a
Spells will
tutorial for
strike
this
a chord
game?
against the foes you face. Groove on and
Which,
tip the
by the way,
scales
having a rhythm
victory.
system be your fight system, that's pretty dope.
It's
That's
time
cool.
for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this.
Honestly,
while
having an
playing
RPG
solo.
that has like a rhythm system
And-
for you to do the moves is pretty cool
Dan,
sounding.
Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack.
Up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Or aim
This
for
kind
3
of reminds me
o'clock
of just
on
like
the
the
dot.
like what was that one game that came out for the Switch on launch? I think it was like 1,
Emily
2,
got the
3
snack.
Switch or whatever. Or it's like it's just a series
There
of
are
mini
over
games.
30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Honestly, I think it would be cool if they did Rhythm Heaven
That was
RPG.
Rhythm Heaven Groove
That'd be
for
sweet.
Nintendo Switch.
任天堂スイッチのタイトルですね。
You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
We better be able to.
Please wait
Honestly, it
just
looks
a
like we could
little
play that
longer
on the
for its release.
DS.
ここから
From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2,
スイッチ通信
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, buddy.
ヘッドライン
Let's begin with some headlines.
I'm looking for the Switch 2 exclusive, you know what I mean?
Master the way of the sword.
Okay.
Let's see your best then, eh?
So
Onimusha
we might be
waves the
seeing a
sword,
lot of this
new
where it's like a
entry in
lot,
the sword
like
play
quite a
action
few
series is
repeats
slashing
of
onto Nintendo
trailers
Switch
and
2.
announcements of things that like we already know.
Edo era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure.
This game looks so dope.
Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the
I wonder
Sword
what the
launches on
best
Nintendo Switch
motion
2,
control
September
game is.
25th. Pre-orders begin
Like where the
later
motion
today
controls actually
on Nintendo
feel
eShop.
really good to use over like standard controls.
Your unwritten epic begins.
Hello?
Dragon's Dogma 2,
Oh.
Dark Arisen is heading
Man,
to
that
Nintendo
game
Switch
really
2.
came and went.
You are the Arisen.
I feel like I saw everyone
Burdened
play
with
that
the
for like
fate
a
of
week or
slaying the
two,
dragon who has taken your heart.
and then it was just gone for a lot of
In this
people that I
expanded
follow.
version of Dragon's
And I'm like,
Dogma 2,
I'm pretty sure you gotta put in way
explore
more
the
time
new
to beat
land of
that.
Morgan.
so.
Seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons.
I really need to
armor,
look into this
or
one.
skills. With these
I tried
arms
to
at
play the
ready,
first
take
one,
down
but it's one of those
powerful
things
monsters
where
in
it's
this
like,
single-player
by the
action
time I got around to
RPG
the first
adventure.
one,
From a
it's been
fighter
time passed
specializing
way
in
too much,
close-range
and a lot of the
combat to a
functions that they have in that
skilled
first
in
game
spellcasting.
really
Choose
don't
the vocation that fits your
live up.
playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3
like some
pawns,
innovations we've done
custom
with games.
companions who
Which, like,
act
just
on their
feels
own.
very
When taking
not
on
great
massive monsters, you can
play.
climb them to strike their
Some
weak
of the
points.
functions they
Fighting
have.
alongside your pawns is key to victory.
Although the
In
second
a
one looks
world
super dope.
between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's
Good
Dogma
news,
2,
everyone.
Dark
We're bringing
Arisen
Skyrim
launches on
to
Nintendo
Switch 2.
October 9th.
Is that a thing for Switch 2
Otherworldly
specifically?
endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious
okay.
life forms called the Nativa.
Alright, this
Now,
is...
join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet.
Gotta be honest, guys, this is not starting out good.
It focuses on timing. Then
Starting with the rhythm game, it's like, okay, you gotta get the weird one out of first.
defeat enemies
But
to
then you do
acquire new
3
skills.
games where it's
Then
like, hey, remember these
strategically
games on
deploy
other
them to
consoles?
fit the
Well, now it's on
situation.
Switch 2. Like, oh, okay.
Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind?
I don't know if you really need a trailer
Stellar
to
Blade
announce it's on
launches
Switch
on
2,
Nintendo
though.
Switch
Am I
2
crazy?
this year.
I feel like it should just be like a...
Blast off
Social
in the
media post.
2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy.
This one I'm super
There are
excited
many
for.
interstellar
The
areas to
visual
explore.
style of this one is
Melt
so
ice to make
freaking
a
on
path.
point. It's crazy looking.
Activate devices in time with the beat.
This one I'm super excited
Escape
for.
from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds.
I'm sorry I'm not really reacting to a lot of this stuff. It's just like, it's stuff we already know about and have seen.
Enjoy more added
So
content.
this was like
Up to 4
the
players
thing that
can
I was
go out on a
hoping
limb
a lot of
in
this
local
wouldn't
co-op.
be.
You
It's
can
just kind of
also play a
reiterating on
revamped
trailers that
version
we've
of
literally
Kung
already
Fu
seen.
using games
But hey,
shared
again,
locally or
50
online.
minutes. We got plenty of time
Rayman
to
Legends
see some new
Retold
stuff.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world.
All right, we've seen this one around for a
brimming with
bit.
challenges, puzzles, and lots of things
Some people
to
might
discover.
refer to it as a friend slop style game, but it looks pretty
Enjoy
dope.
the
It
sights
looks like
and
there's
sounds
some
as you work
interesting
together
puzzle
to
stuff
find your way around.
that you can do in it.
Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional.
I do wonder why they went with like
Right
a
up to
realistic
adventuring. You can always
texturing for like the
just
terrain
relax with your
when the
pals.
characters are so
Enjoy the sunset,
clearly not
Dance
realistic
the night
texture.
away. Or steal something from a friend.
Why
and
not just
kick
go
it into
full
the
like
ocean.
crazy cartoony looking?
You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play.
I
After
feel like the
all,
mouse controls is
spending
actually a pretty
quality
big
time
thing
together
on the
is the
Switch
best
2
part
that
of
a lot of people don't even really
Big
notice.
Walk.
For example,
Strolling onto
Picopia
Nintendo
apparently
Switch 2,
using the
August
mouse
4th.
controls is way easier for building and stuff in it.
Seizes
And most
the
people
seas.
completely forget that it even has mouse controls. What the frick?
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat.
Oh, dude.
Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu.
So,
Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and
that is like
collecting
such a
ingredients,
perfect fit.
you'll
Yeah.
expand your menu offerings.
Although this honestly
Use
seems like a
Devil
game that
Fruit
would have
abilities
come
to
out
prepare
in
piping
like the
hot steaks.
2000s.
Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior
Dude, it's
and
awesome.
expand it to attract even
Okay,
more
so there's like
customers.
building. Wow.
Over 500
Wow.
characters from the One Piece series will appear.
Oh, okay,
Mouse
that's super
controls
sick.
are also
For a second, I was
supported on
afraid it
Nintendo
was
Switch
gonna be
2.
like earlier characters from like the Bratier
Get
arc,
ready for a feast of epic
but no, it looks like they go
proportions
well beyond that.
in
Okay,
One Piece
sweet.
Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Super sick. Oh, Picopia called it. All right. DLC. They got to, right? Like, there's no way they wouldn't do DLC. Oh, underwater.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Okay, it's free. That
And there's more.
seems a little lazy.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find
Okay,
new
that's what I'm looking
furniture,
for.
new outfits, and new friends.
Yeah, because what I was having issue with the other one, it
The
literally just looked
Pokemon
like
Pokopia
normal.
Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available
Yeah, just
later
looked like
today
you.
on
You can build a
Nintendo
normal
eShop.
town, but underwater. It's like that's a little lazy.
Part
Shouldn't it be
one
like
of the paid
special
DLC, Bubbly
buildings
Basin,
that you can build
launches this
underwater or
August.
something?
Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date.
Okay, cool.
Look out for more details in the future.
Wow, wallpaper guys, crazy. Yeah, I don't know. The underwater seems a little barren. I feel like they could have added more like moss and greenery. Oh, is this going to be an announcement for?
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia
That
via
was weird. Wait, was that part of Picopia, or was that supposed to be a teaser for maybe we're bringing some more
Please take a look at this.
Pokemon games to the Switch via emulation?
This is the Dagden Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, place host to the heroic games.
Okay, yeah, this
The
is
winner
Fire
of
Emblem.
which is granted one wish.
For a second, I couldn't tell if it was supposed to be Fire Emblem or if it was
Fighters
supposed to be
from
maybe
across
a
the
new
land have gathered to participate.
Octopath or something. But no, definitely Fire Emblem.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland.
Who is she?
And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge.
Also, who is she?
Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me a blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
Ostrich battle. Nice.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Okay, that looks pretty sick. Fire Emblem is usually pretty...
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden
I
Collection.
feel like we don't get to
launches the
see
same day.
these
Please
kind of
look
things
forward to it.
anymore. It's a lot more rare to
Let's
get like
continue
special
with some more
editions and
headlines.
stuff that's not just digital content.
Welcome to the next level of Ninja Battles.
Oh, Ninjaga! That is still a game that exists, huh? And they got like over 100 episodes of an anime
The
too.
first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Good for them. They didn't just let it die. They actually like evolved it into a
breaking
new
a
thing.
forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome
okay.
the dangers lurking here
Not just
to
an
safely
island, but a
return to
planet.
Earth in this open world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
Oh wow, so they're taking it in a very different direction.
With weapons crafted
Because
from
the
Ninja
first
Gum.
one, I don't know if they ever changed it or updated it, but like as far as I remember, the first game was literally just like a team.
Additionally, up to
One
4
team
ninja
fights
can
another
team up
team.
in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Okay, good for
system
them.
next
Cool.
spring. The DK Challenge barrels in.
Oh, is this gonna be bringing back the bongos?
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games.
Oh,
available
that's
with
interesting.
Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges.
Okay, so I guess, I guess they're kind of taking the concept of
One's geared for
trophies,
beginners.
but then applying it to like an
Developer
event
challenges for
kind of
something with a bit
situation.
more punch.
Huh.
rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed
Interesting.
via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch.
This is how we get them to buy all the
Barrel
games.
through these limited time challenges.
Oh,
Starting
of course it's
later
got to be
today.
limited time.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through.
How
Enjoy
long
bits
was
for
the new
DK and
DK
Pauline,
game? I feel
inspired
like
by
I
Mario
haven't really
and
seen
Luigi.
people play
Plus,
it
there are coins,
longer than like
super mushrooms,
10 or 12 hours.
question blocks, and more.
And I know people have already been like speedrunning the
Experience
shit out
Emerald
of
Rush
it, like
as you've
within
never
like
seen
a
it
week
before,
of it coming
with a
out.
Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
領域展開
the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon,
Oh.
casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up
No.
to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly.
It's just
Instead,
Vampire
take
Survivor,
down
but with
enemies on your own map to earn
the
points.
JJK skin.
Each time you earn 100 points,
Like, I don't know, is that
you'll
enough
to your
for
run,
someone to like want to play
including ones
this?
that hinder other players.
I feel like if you're not
The match
into
culminates in a head-to-head
Vampire
final
Survivor,
battle between the top 2 players.
this wouldn't really grab
Who
you.
will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming
Wow, Lords of the
darkness
Fallen 2 is
devours
gonna be on
all
the
in its
Switch?
path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what
Yeah,
remains
look at that.
of humanity. Master
Lords of the
brutal
Fallen
melee
2
combat,
looks so
devastating
good.
sorceries,
In terms of
and
like its
lethal
terrain
ranged
and
attacks.
everything, it looks really good.
Test your mettle against towering abominations.
I hope the
on
maps
your
do
journey across
are like
the
way
realms
better
of the
in
living
this one
and
than
the
it was.
dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
Oh, it's
In
finally
a
coming.
city under
to Switch,
siege,
okay.
you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity.
Dude, that game's so fucking
Take on
good. I
enemies
cannot wait
using
for the sequel.
customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Oh, I did
August
not
6th.
realize it was a prequel.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
This game came out like
Play
5
as
years
Nero,
ago.
Dante, V, and
I
Virgil,
still need to play
each
5.
armed with
That's
different
the only
battle
one I haven't
styles
played yet.
as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era
deep in Japan's past.
Oh my god, yes, this game.
Determined to forge their own destinies. So you're looking for
So, I believe this game was made by the same people that made Dragon's Crown,
Unfinished business in this world.
as you can tell from the art.
Let's show them we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
an action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Can't tell if that's just the game coming to the Switch 2 or if that was a new one. I haven't played the original, but I have always seen it around and wanted to get my hands on it.
Frames per second.
It looks really good. It looks very clean.
In TV mode or full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Wow.
Not only that,
Wow. Ah, so now you can get all of Xenoblade.
but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today.
Oh,
The
nice.
physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2
Okay.
editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Hey,
will be
Nintendo, you
available
really
on
need
the
to be
dates
kicking
shown
up your
on
game
screen.
here, bud.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
Xenoblade 4 or DLC?
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ晶石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業で奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と信仰、すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Okay, that's pretty dope. A lot more elves in it than I was expecting. Oh shit, next year.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates.
That's big.
Next, please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes in table tennis. Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly in archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis.
Yeah, this might have been the weakest showing out of the big three so far.
Roll the ball straight
by like a lot. So many of these games are just
dribble.
Like over half of the games are this game that's been out on all these other consoles now coming to Switch.
Swing your club in golf.
I don't know. I was expecting a lot more.
Battle with one thumb.
A lot more original stuff. Like Xenoblade, that's huge. Seen some Fire Emblem stuff, that's dope.
Through the course, using
but
mouse
so much of this is just, hey, remember this game? Now it's on Switch 2 finally.
Steer with handles and coast along the waves
okay.
In power cruising.
Like, and I'm sure that's big for like people with Switch 2s, but like so many of these games came out like years ago.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as
Come on, guys. We still got
me character.
Like what, 15, 20 minutes? Y'all really need to start popping off here. Because this is not... This is a little painful, to be honest.
Playing all kinds of sports.
I was really excited for this because I was hoping that, like, obviously, the placement of this, I thought it was going to be, like, a lot more bigger announcements or a lot more impactful.
October 22nd.
And even if they do pull out something big at the end, I don't even know if it would even make this whole
Nintendo
thing
Switch
work.
Sports Resort is coming to
Unfortunately.
Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Are you kidding?
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down...
Hey, Nintendo, you're really not helping your case by doing a tech demo of thumb wrestling. Come on, man!
You'll need this to claim victory.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match.
Handsy.
The thumb moves. Just
Thumbing around.
Here we go. Let's have a good match.
Gotta outmaneuver their thumb.
Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Ah, hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait. Wait a minute.
This hurts my soul.
Ah. I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Are these headlines, bud? Are they really? You sure about that, bud?
The land
Oh,
dragons.
can come. Oh my god.
The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
An
Okay.
ancient
Like,
power
yes,
has
that's an
arisen
announcement.
on the
That's still,
forgotten
like, they
continent of
still just
Ashenfall.
announced that relatively recently. And honestly, it looks like it would fit on the
Explore land
Switch.
infused with magic.
Or Switch 2.
And uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games. Customize
Yeah,
your
so
own
far
avatar
I
and
think
play
all
in
of the
the
games have
adorable
been,
world of Hello
well, maybe
Kitty
not all for
Partyland.
Switch and Switch 2, but like all of
Join
the
the party with over 40 character
games
themed
that seem to
minigames
be
and several board
kind of
games.
Switch exclusive.
There are over
all seem to be made for
140
both Switch
Sanrio
and Switch
characters
2.
to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish
Oh,
the
more
job.
Star Fox.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th.
Looks like we're getting into more exclusively on Switch 2
Free demo
kind
that
of stuff.
includes a tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, that's cool. I feel like they've been bringing back demos more and more recently.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Huh, I do not recall this one. Is this new? Okay. Some fancier looking pixel art.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Oh shit!
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power.
Oh my god, that's huge. This is huge.
After the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure.
Okay, sorry. I got distracted there. Dude, that's huge. Getting a brand new Final Fantasy.
Potato have in common? Nothing.
Hell yeah.
Other than a shadowy conspiracy,
And honestly,
of course.
the 2.3, what, like, I keep forgetting what they call that. Like the new, like 2D, 3D.
Puzzles to solve.
Having it set up like that, that's super sick. Honestly, there should be two different Final Fantasy lines. There should be like the pixel art, like that style line that they should start doing, and then like the main line for like the actual consoles.
Surprising and downright oddball ways.
Continuing on the numbering.
Baffled by these affable denizens?
Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't tried to remake like, what is it, 1 through 6 in that art style. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
Explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in
Yeah, new Final Fantasy. That's freaking
launching
huge.
on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Man, I missed Devolver doing their live streams. Those were always the best.
All new monster-filled adventure.
Okay, new Monster Hunter thing. Or Monster Hunter. Dragon Quest.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
Alright,
Win it over
weird
and
little
it'll
hiccup there.
fight by your side.
Interesting. So it's Dragon Quest, but Pokemon.
Not all.
I feel like quite a few of these games have kind of been that, where it's like, here's this IP, but it's in this style of game. Which, like, obviously that's like that's like a lot of things, but still, it's like a lot more like on the nose. It's like a turn-based RPG.
Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Yeah. Okay.
About time you got here.
Oh, this has gotta be it. FromSoft. This entire thing was leading to this. Oh, or maybe not. Oh, no, it is.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Network test. This summer, okay. Really? Oh, I was hoping for a little bit, like actual gameplay. Okay, but that's cool.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Okay, I feel like now we're getting into like some new shit and new stuff happening.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part?
Honestly, it's like the world looks like oddly less colorful than I think it should look. Like, am I crazy? Like, whenever I think Splatoon, I always think of like hyper vibrant and colorful. So that's like always in the cities.
This is tougher than it
I don't know if
looks.
they've really shown a lot of like outside of the city
The
areas.
Salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
Oh, what's his face? Yeah. Are we full already? Chapter 5.
Awaken your power.
I still need to pick up this one.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath
This game looks
truly
so dope,
earned
and I've
the
only heard
greatest
really
faith
good
of the
things about it.
citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
Metaphor.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
Stylish.
There are monsters.
Dude, the UI HUD looks so freaking awesome.
As well as other candidates.
Not a big surprise coming from the same people that do
Known
Persona.
as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive.
See, this is the kind of bullshit I'm talking about. What do you
Nintendo Switch
mean?
2 version of Minecraft.
You're
is
wasting
on
your
the
time
way.
announcing Minecraft on Switch 2. Minecraft's on literally everything. You don't need to announce it. We know.
Vibrant visuals.
I swear to God, if the next one's gonna be Skyrim, now coming to Switch 2. Yeah, no shit. Should already be on there. It should have been a fucking launch title.
Nintendo
What do you mean?
Switch worlds can be carried over.
Brother,
So you
what?
can pick up right where you left off. What will
Oh,
you
this is
create
painful.
next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Oh, it's not even out today. It's this year. Minecraft's gonna make it. Look at all these games that were on the PS3. Oh, wait, actually, that's kind of... I don't know what that one is. What is this? Yeah, that's pretty dope. What is... Space Marines. That is way too happy music for Space Marines. Jay-Z. This game came out in 2010, I think. Games that were on the PS2 and PS3. And older. Tomb Raider. Wow. Ooh, okay. Super dope. Fitness boxing. Huh, this one I haven't really seen. What's that?
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
Oh my god, if they announce Kingdom Hearts 4, I'd lose my
Filled with
fucking
memorable
mind.
adventures. 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's weird that they have a demo for that.
この世界の構造
No
は
fucking way.
私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで
I take it all back, it's worth it.
私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Got your fucking face. They got it. Okay, this kind of feels very tech demo-y. Or not even tech demo, just like... Okay. Oh, at launch. Okay, that's actually pretty big news.
How was that? Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
It looks like Kingdom Hearts is trying super, super hard not to use any non-original characters specifically just for that one game.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity.
Okay.
At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Oh, this is Legend of Zelda.
An ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Was this a remake? I think I heard them mentioning that they were going to do a remake.
Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Oh my god, it looks so good. Ocarina of Time. And everyone nutted. Oh shit, it's coming out this year. Okay, I did not think it would.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Okay, you're gonna end it here, and we're not gonna check out the Treehouse Live. That was weird, that little end part. But holy shit! Getting Kingdom Hearts 4, we're gonna rewind and watch that. I have, oh my god. One of the biggest issues I had with Kingdom Hearts 3 is that Kingdom Hearts is a combination of Disney and Final Fantasy with also parts of like original characters. That's what I loved about it. Kingdom Hearts 3 was very challenging for me because they literally stripped out, like, it's 3 components. It's original characters, Final Fantasy characters, and Disney characters. They literally stripped out almost all Final Fantasy characters from the 3rd game. And now, like, I have such weird mixed feelings about this. Because, like, before, we saw little snippets, and now it's been a few years, and all of this gameplay feels like it's still just at that early stage, you know what I mean? Like, when we saw the first trailer or announcement for Final Fantasy IV, this what we're seeing here looks like stuff that we would have saw back then, a few years ago. And so far, okay, Goofy and Donald, and then Sora, and then original characters. So it seems like they're even trying to strip out all Disney characters outside of Donald, Goofy, and Mickey, probably. And this game is just going to be... Like, we didn't really get to see anything in this. The one city that we've seen for the past 4 years is still the only thing we've got to see from this. Which makes me a little worried that, like what's going on here? Is the whole thing just gonna take place in this one city? Is there even gonna be world hopping? Like, what is this? So I want to go through and rewatch this. Because it's like, it's been years. Years. And so far all we've gotten is more of the city that we saw 4 years ago. So it's just like, kind of real mixed feelings on this one. I was hoping for more of a big reveal of stuff. Like, not everything, but just like a little sampler of everything that we have coming up. But instead, apart from these original characters, I swear to fucking God.
Plus Remind.
Sorry, where is it? There's a dude in here. He literally looks like a Create a character. And I swear to God, if that's what they're doing. I play as Sora when you can just create a character. You're now going to be playing this new creator character. She's a character, he's a character. This dude gives creator character vibes. Big time. That guy, him. Yeah, like, look at this, like, and also, like, who's to say about the graphical fidelity of everything that's going on here? It's still an early, I guess it's still in early development based on how little we've seen. We're seeing a bit more of the HUD, the UI HUD. That's good. But, like, the lighting and everything and texturing still looks pretty low quality. Yeah, it's more in the city. And I think it's just more focused on, like, the actual moves and the abilities. I think is, like, the only thing that this is really focused on. But yeah, apart from Donald and Goofy in that one shot, there's no Disney anything. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably the most disappointing thing they could have done, other than literally re-showing the old footage. Because it literally looks like, oh, remember that old footage from like 2 years ago? Or 3 years ago? Okay, here's like 5 minutes that we cut from that. That's what this feels like. It does not feel like they've progressed in making this game. It feels like where it was 4 years ago when they first revealed it. And they're just like, but the command window looks more stylized, I think. Okay. And that's about all it. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm not expecting, like, everything from the trailer. But I was expecting more than just, here's 3 or 4 original characters, one of which kind of looks like a created character because they look basic. And then here's, like, 2 different areas in the same city. And then that's kind of it. I don't know. This felt like a disappointment. Straight up. Like, I'm still excited for 4, but it's like, you're not really showing us anything. If that's intentional, that's one thing. But honestly, it just feels like this was announced 4 years ago, and it does not feel like they've made any real progress. Which, based on their history of having games only come out once a decade, that's actually main number, worries me deeply. Plus, there was a portable game on iOS that they were going to put out, and then scrapped that entire thing after developing it for years. So it's just like, what's happening, man? Because obviously the whole story's leading up to the real world. That was like the whole big thing throughout the Kingdom Hearts, like the cap of the Kingdom Hearts 3 trilogy happening, is that they need to explore the real world or the other reality. So it's like, I feel like it's literally just going to be Donald and Goofy, and then it's all original characters for this. And it's fundamentally not going to be Kingdom Hearts. You know? Because Final Fantasy and Disney characters are fundamental parts of Kingdom Hearts. It's not just the light and the darkness of the light of the heart and the power of friendship. It's like, yeah, those things are there, but they're there because and work because of the Disney and Final Fantasy stuff. Because of the quirkiness of it. But it feels like they're trying to do it despite those things. So it's like, this is probably apart from this game getting canceled, this might be the worst case scenario of showing us stuff for this game. Unfortunately. And then obviously finishes off with Zelda, super dope. Like, that's super exciting. Didn't get any gameplay, even though it's apparently coming out this year, which that's a super surprise. I thought they'd be like, it's coming out 1 year or like next year or whatever. But coming out this year, that's huge. Hold on, I needed to check. When was it announced? ...2022 is when Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced. So we are 4 years removed from that, and the game looks literally like it's in the exact same place. So what the hell is going on? Was this like a last-minute deal and you didn't have things ready to like show off? So you're like, here's some test footage we got like 4 years ago. Like, I don't know. This looks painful. Especially since like the mobile phone, like the phone stuff has always been leaning more towards original characters and content, including the one that was canceled looked like it was basically all like original new characters stuff, with only having like heartless monsters or like trophies that were like Disney related was the only thing that was Disney about it. So it's like, it's very clear that they're trying to separate themselves completely from Disney, seemingly. Just like they tried to separate themselves completely from Final Fantasy without realizing, like, this franchise is like a freaking 3-part, okay? It's original characters, Final Fantasy characters, and Disney characters. That's why it worked. That's why it was fun in the first 2 games, and then pretty, like, a lot more lackluster in the 3rd game because you completely cut out Final Fantasy. And now it looks like you're doing your hardest to completely cut out Disney. And obviously there's story reasons why that's happening, but whether or not it's actually good or fun is like a completely different like thing. Like, you can write a good story that explains like, oh, this is why we don't have these characters in it. Okay. Well, is the game still fun or still what it is at its core when those characters are no longer in it? And that's like the question. And it's like, honestly, I don't really want to know if it's good without them in it, because I like them in it. I have fun with them in it, you know? I don't know. I just feel like a certain creator of Kingdom Hearts kind of hates Kingdom Hearts at this point and just doesn't want to deal with Disney or Final Fantasy and just want to have his own original thing. But the only thing he gets to work on is Kingdom Hearts, so he's like forcing Kingdom Hearts into this box that would have otherwise been Final Fantasy 15. But that got taken away from him, so now he's spite making this game as much as it can be his version of Final Fantasy 15 rather than it being Kingdom Hearts 4. We'll see. Like, I hope it's good, and it probably still will be good and very fun to play and have fun combat. But, like, what about all the story around it? Because let's face it, Kingdom Hearts 3 story sucked ass. The entire game was, you gotta do this thing, Sora, for the entire fucking game. And then in the very final section, it's like, here's 5 hours of story that actually does the Kingdom Hearts story and wraps all that up. While the entire rest of the game is, you gotta get this thing done. Okay? like vast majority of the game is just trying to do the whole waking thing. I don't know. This feels... Honestly, this makes me feel really bad about Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, really, really bad. It's a bummer. But hey, hopefully, like I said, maybe this was a last-minute deal and literally all they had was stuff that they made, like, or filmed, like, literally years ago. Because, yeah, that... I have nothing. I have nothing. Honestly, apart from the Kingdom Hearts 4 thing, which makes me feel like shit about Kingdom Hearts 4, and then the Xenoblade reveal, the Zelda reveal. I think those three things are the only thing that really made this whole thing even close to worth it. And then everything else was just like re-releases or showing off things that are already out. Like, motherfucker, you had fucking Minecraft. That was running on smartphones in 2015, 10 years ago. You don't need to announce that it's coming to the Switch. It should already be on there. Like, what are you talking about? What? No. This was by far the worst game announcements of not only the last week, but probably of the entire last few years. And I know that's a hot take, especially since a lot of Zelda fans have been waiting for Ocarina of Time. But, like, apart from those three things I mentioned, Ocarina of Time, Xenoblade, which, honestly, let's face it, Xenoblade, that's a very specific, like, group of people, and then Kingdom Hearts 4. Outside of those three things, this entire thing was not worth it. This was bad. This was shockingly bad. So bad that it makes getting new information on Kingdom Hearts 4 feel bad. That's crazy. Oh my god. Well, GG's on that one, guys. This was... Yikes. Yikes. I don't know. Maybe obviously the diehard Zelda fans would be like, this is the greatest thing ever. But, like, for literally everyone else, it's probably like, yikes. You know? But yeah, that is it for right now. I'll be back on in a little bit with Genshin Impact. I'm not sure how long that's going to be. We're kind of finish up the main story, which we've been in the post-villain part of the main story for quite a bit. We've talked to a lot of people already, so I would honestly be surprised if we had an hour of gaming stream today. But we'll see. Genshin happening a little bit later on today, unfortunately. Like, I'm sorry, guys. This was just yikes from almost the entire thing. Yikes. Bad job, Nintendo. Very bad job. Wow. Like shockingly bad. I don't know. Well, that's it for now, guys. I'll see you in a few. Yikes.